We are at the Global Inspiration Conference 2012 here in Belgium. It is absolutely a joy to be here because we are amongst people that really exude the power of breathwork. To be with breathworkers from 24 countries and to feel the different teachings of the ancient wisdom meeting with the modern technology, meeting with modern science is something that is absolutely, it's for everybody. But we're here to receive it so that we can go back out there and share it. What can I say? The level of heart that is here is so real, it's so tangible that this is a family that we're becoming a part of. This GIC is about 18 years old, and so next year it will be in India, and we're already looking forward to that. So we look forward to sharing those teachings and those things that we're learning here and bringing them back to you. Much love and blessings. My brother, what do you think will happen when 1 billion people breathe together synchronously on planet Earth?
My name is Wilfried Ehrmann. I'm from Austria, and I think that 1 billion hearts will open up and form an enormous energy of peace and love on this planet.
There's nothing in the way of oneness. They may move into oneness. I think it'll probably be a bit different for everybody. But
my name's Natalia Brown, and I represent the Breathing Circle Network, and I'm a conscious breath worker. I think it's a very interesting question, what will happen when 1 billion people breathe together at the same time consciously on the planet, because we already have considerable evidence of what happens when 1 billion people disconnect with their consciousness and behave irresponsibly at the same time on the planet. Our results are our evidence. So what would happen if we connected in consciousness at the same time? I imagine our results would be that things would improve considerably for all of us, without exception. That's my vision.
Soy Leonardo, de México, y cuando 1 millón de personas respiren profundo, se abrirán sus corazones a la luz. I am Leonardo from Mexico, and when 1 million people breathe together, their hearts will open to the light.
And when we breathe together, it's actually our toroidal field is enlarging. I mean, we have like inside our energy field, we have the heart field, and when we start breathing, then the heart field actually expands out to about 12 feet in diameter. Sometimes it can even go further. I mean, we discussed in my talk that, you know, even the mental connection is, you know, when I think of someone with love or affection, you know, immediately it shows up in their brainwaves, even if they're thousands of kilometers away. But what happens here is, like, when we breathe together, there is a unifying of those fields happening, and at the same time connection in the fields happening. So we become one field of consciousness, one field of breath, in a slightly more manifested way than we usually are. Woo!
It doesn't take a lot of people to help make this shift that we're making on the planet. But one breath at a time, it's amazing. It's amazing what we can do. We come into the oneness.
Whenever you are able to change your unconscious breathing pattern into conscious breathing patterns, then, you know, you have more space in your beingness and you have a different life. So if the breath changes, your life changes.
What has been your experience as the value of that conscious synchronous breath within the group?
Well, a few things, just quick ones that just sort of come to mind is whatever it is that we're doing, if we're doing healing or if we're raising the energy or we're in celebration, it happens a whole lot faster. So if I'm by myself doing it, or me and 2 people, or me and 4 people are doing it, and now suddenly, as we've just been here at the Global Inspiration Conference, there's 100 people doing the breath all together. It's amazing how proficient, sufficient, and efficient we can be when we come together in a group. Another thing that I've already mentioned is, you know, a field of energy. It's like when we come together in any group, we create a field of energy. And so if I'm in right relation with you, and if there's something that is to share between us, we don't have to do that with our words. I can breathe into this field, and you can know everything I know. You can breathe into this field, and I can know everything you know. And I don't mean all the necessary little details, but it's like that place of coming in communion and in connection. And I start to download you, and you start to download me. And again, I'm speaking more in more kind of general terms. So I go to other countries, and I suddenly really understand everything that's going on, and I do not understand the language. But I'll completely know exactly what's happening and what's happening next, and where my place is. Because I've entered into that group communion, that group field. And so then with the breath, is like we are now doing a number of things. We're coming into presence together. We're coming into consciousness together. We're coming into catharsis and healing together. We are coming into remembrance together. We are coming into oneness together. And so in so doing, there becomes no separation anymore.
Blow it out. Breathe it in. 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 Blow it out.
What do you think would happen if 1 billion people were to breathe together in a synchronous breath?
Well, your question makes me almost want to cry. Because to me, it seems obvious that 1 billion people doing anything together in a synchronized way that is for the high good of all is already a done deal. That whatever is the intention is already completed.
I am unconditional love. Breathe it in. Blow it out. Give it away to the world. I am world peace.
I am world peace.
Breathe it in. Blow it out. Give it away.
It's like we're not separate parts of a body anymore. It's like we become one whole being. We become one whole energy. And being one whole being and one whole energy. And then that energy having a direction, a purpose, and it having a heart. Anything is possible. I mean miracles are possible. Really. Really. I mean it. I mean it. Anything is possible. And we're doing it. All of us together.
Blow it out. Blows up. Breathe it down. Into Mother Earth. Feel the energy change. Up. Blow it out. Bring it down. Breathe in. Into Mother Earth. I am humanity.
I am humanity.
Breathe it in. Give it away.
Are we doing it?
11th of November.